But first, a story on some unusual Mustang athletes. Hey, the Western Mustang cheerleaders, the best in the country for the past decade, are more than pom-poms and big hair. They're athletes and they're co-ed. If you've ever been to a game, you may have seen and heard them.
Yell purple, purple, yell white, white, Western, you yell white, white, yell purple, purple, yell white, white, Western, you yell white, white.
Coach David Lee Tracy says cheerleading attracts both male and female athletes.
And it starts very slowly. With guys involved in cheerleading, they just have to do it for a little while and they're hooked for life. Girls tend to start a little bit younger and burn out earlier. And because the guys are attracted to the lifting, and obviously it's neat working with girls. It's a truly co-ed sport. There aren't too many others, maybe mixed doubles in tennis and pairs figure skating, but that's about the only thing in the whole sporting world that is truly co-ed.
1 yard, Windsor, 1 yard.
Western's cheerleaders, unlike most university teams, perform year-round. In the winter, they cheer on the men's and women's basketball teams, and in the fall, they're at every Mustang football game, both home and away. You are cheerleader veterans Jeff Matthew and Sharon Stephen say that for their team, athletes only need apply.
Yeah, the team has a weight training schedule, both the guys and the girls. And we work out twice a week. As it gets closer to nationals, we have a third practice, and then any spare time, most of the team's in the weight room for an hour a bit every second day, just keeping in shape and strong, because you have to be strong for this.
Matthew says the response in the stands and on the field has been positive.
I don't know. It's generally pretty good from all the people around. They enjoy us. I mean, last game against Laurier, we got the crowd up on their feet, and I'm sure that the football team appreciated that. It actually caused the Laurier to cough up the ball. So I mean, it's pretty much well appreciated by all.
It's all good. But what about the players' perspective? Mustang linebacker Bernie Tessier.
The cheerleaders they're just great to have out there during the games. They're they really pump up the team, pump up the crowd. They get the crowd going, which gets the team going, and they're really good at what they do. And, I mean, they're not football players, and they're their own athletes, and I respect what they do. They work out in the varsity weight room, same as we do, and there's a mutual respect, I think, that goes on between us.
Would you consider cheerleading?
Sure, I would. If you could do both, I sure would.
You're not just saying that just to be a nice guy?
No, not at all. It seems like it'd be great, working with the girls and being a part of the program here at Western.
The Western cheerleaders. The growing trend towards co-ed cheerleading, however, has yet to hit everybody. You ever want to be a cheerleader one day?
With the tackle.
If I was a girl, I would.
Do you have groupies like these little guys at all the games?
Some of them, basketball season, you see them come out and ask for autographs and stuff like that. It's kind of cute. And we have a group on campus called the Purple and Spurs Society who really supports us and everything, cheers us on a lot, but the little guys are really good.
Which is great.
For the past 10 years, Western's cheerleaders have dominated the Canadian University Cheerleading Championships. But what do they do?
Well, it usually consists of about a 4-minute floor routine. And you're within certain boundaries, and you do pyramids, you do cheers, and you do a lot of tumbling. It's pretty much what you see at the game, all combined into a 4-minute routine to music, and partly to cheer.
Western defends its national title next month at Skydome before the Vanier Cup, competing against a dozen other teams from across the country. All that jumping and throwing people 25 feet in the air. You ever drop anybody?
Nope, it doesn't happen.
Never happened. We did drop somebody.
Girls would beat them up.
We don't like to think of that because it's never really happened, but we'd critique where we went wrong and we'd say don't let it happen again. It doesn't happen because part of cheerleading is the girls feeling secure up in the air. They can't do what they have to do if they don't feel that the base is solid.